in a little pretty little box like this. Okay, yay. All those colors like that. Woo, so pretty. Hey guys, happy Friday. I'm so glad to be back. And today what I'm going to do is my Friday haul. And then I am going to do my trip to Dallas and everything that I bought and everything that I did in a separate video that I'll post this weekend. So the first thing I was going to show you is the new Prada foundation. I did order it in a darker shade in the neutral. I ordered MN45 and I wore it yesterday. So here it is. You can see the consistency. And I'll tell you what, let me go get the other two and we can compare them. That way you'll know, because this foundation is different. At first, I feel like it's not yummy enough and it's not enough coverage. But as the day goes on, your makeup just looks so good and natural that I think a lot of you would like this. So let me go get the other shades so that we can compare. So I'm trying not to let this like drip all the way down my arm. Let's see, this is the, you know how it has, it's the refillable packaging. So I think you have to, this is MW40. So this is going to be your warm. I'm going to put it right here. So that is the MW40. I think I'm going to be a warm shade. I think now I need to order the MW45. And then let's see, is this the MN40? This is just throwing me off at being in this thing. Okay, so here we go. MN40, MN45, MW40. I really think if I mix two, it would be perfect. That's what I think. I think if I mix the MW with maybe the MN45, here's the MN40. But you can see, I mean, look at that coverage. Even when I spread it out and just how thin it is a beautiful foundation. It really is. It's worth trying. And if you live in an area where you can go to, oh gosh, it's online only, isn't it? Ooh, it's even more important for me to show you these swatches. I know they have a good return policy, but it would be so much better if you could test it out. But I would say the MN45, which was right there in the middle, is going to be, it's going to work for a lot of people. The neutrals are going to work. Gosh, they're so close. See, and let me just for fun, let's mix all of these together, because this is what I do a lot. See, doesn't that look perfect? Okay, so let's just continue on with the mess here. I just heard this morning, I was watching, oh my gosh, what is her name? Rachel. I'll put the link to her channel down below, because wow, what a gorgeous girl. She is one of the people, I'm serious, that will make me laugh out loud when I watch her videos. Now, she is a little edgy. She will drop the F-bomb. She will say, but she's young. And she was saying that this foundation has gone viral on TikTok. It's so funny. It's so funny what goes viral on TikTok. And, you know, it's like I just go to my closet, pull it out. I had 3 shades. And I could tell when I pulled them out that this was the one I used the most. And this is what I have on today. And I think it's so pretty. It's the Real Flawless from Laura Mercier. And so I just wanted to show it to you. Very similar in consistency, and this shade is a little dark, but I think it's going to be perfect. And if I remember correctly, I think I got this when it was summertime. She was using 2N, and I didn't have 2N. I couldn't believe it. I had every other color, so I might even try 2N, because I got good coverage out of this, and it's very light, and that is perfect. Now, all in all day long, you know my favorites are always going to be the Hourglass Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Lancome Tint Idole. But I want to try things for you guys too, in case you don't like those. So that is good. Okay, I'm going to get my wipe out for the swatch fest that we are about to have. I got some good lip liners and some good lip products. And I got a PR package from Buxom, so this is going to be good. But first of all, let me show you the Merle Norman goodies that I ordered, and I did find the eyeshadow. It was in my drawer. It was just up under some other things. And the color is Hug, and it is the only eyeshadow that I have on today. I just used it with 2 different brushes. Therefore, you know, the tighter brush is going to give that darker on the edge, and a looser crease brush is going to give more of that soft look. But it is just a beautiful, beautiful brown. And I looked at it compared to my favorite palette, which is the M Cosmetics Rodin, and it's right in between that lightest shade and the darkest shade in that palette. It's perfect. It's one of those shadows that when I brought it home and started using it, I didn't really think anything of it when I first used it, but I liked my makeup all day. And that's how I notice things that I like in foundation or whatever. Because a lot of things you'll like at first, but then they don't wow you for the rest of the day. This did. And then I wanted to, just for old time's sake, I got my wild berries. And I wore this yesterday. And at first when I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I wore anything this dark. But remember, it was the 90s. And this is the type of shades that we wore. And I love it. Okay, let me make sure this is the right one. Yes, wild berry. So the concept is you have the liner, and it's classic 90s. It's going to give you the darker liner on the outside. And then the color for the inside is always lighter, and it has like a little bit of a sheen to it. It's always so pretty with these. And like velvet. And this lip combo lasted all day. No wonder I loved it. No wonder I wore it to work all the time, because it lasted all day. It was so pretty. At first I thought, oh gosh, I'm not going to like this. But I went out of here. John was playing golf, and the kids and I went to Five Guys to have burgers. And I loved it. Definitely was my look in the 90s, because on purpose, I wore less eye makeup. I wore brown eyeliner, which I'm going to show you in the next video. And then I wore no lashes. And then this lip, and it was perfect. So love these so much. And then I tried this one, and this is the one I have on today. And it's called Sweet Marmalade. This is truly your classic 90s. It's got this darker color on the outside, so that's what I have on. And I did do it lightly just because I was scared and I hadn't used it yet. And then this is the inner shade, which is much lighter. But notice how when you blend it into the lip liner, how pretty it is. So here they are. I mean, isn't that the best? And then you can just throw this in your pocketbook. Is that an old school? Does anybody call them pocketbooks anymore? Throw this into your bag and, have it right there, and it's not gonna, I don't think it'll melt. And then I ordered 2 more of their lip liners. I haven't used these yet. This is Sugar Pie. Oh gosh, that is so good. And these are the roll up, and these do last. They're not like crazy, crazy long lasting, but they're not like MAC or Laura Mercier is another one that kind of just blends right into your lipstick. Some of those, you know what I'm talking about. And then this is Teddy Bear. And this is a darker one, but a good one. I love those. Now that is another good hand of swatches. It's a different kind of nude. It's more of your nosy, more of your rosy 90s nudes, which I think a lot of us here, we can relate to, either if we were born in the 90s have made a comeback, but if you're like me and you were in your 20s or 30s in the 90s, you know how we wore these. I can't believe it, but love those. Okay, now I wanted to show you the NYX Jumbo Pencil. I think I was at Ulta and I picked it up. No matter what, I'll put it down below. I'll find it. And it's one of these so that you can get that little bit of white in the center. If I had to say, let's do it right here. If I had to say the Wet n Wild one does better, but I wanted to try it just to see. I think the Wet n Wild has more pigment when it comes to this. Let's try it over this lip liner. That you can tell that lip liner dried. See, and these are more emollient. Wow, okay, fill in your lips and then put that in the center. That is awesome. Okay, 2 more things and then we'll wash this hand and start with another. This was inspired by the yucky Anastasia lip velvets or whatever they were. Good news, they did let me return those. Even though I purchased those online and I had thrown away 2 of the boxes, they let me return them. And I am not someone who really returns a lot of things. I will just give them away. But when the product is just not good and I don't even want to give it to anyone, that is when I return it because I feel like they need to know. So, and that one was not good. I'm going to hold strong on that. This is the Anastasia Pure Hollywood that I was referring to, and it is beautiful. I mean, it is for us that love the nudie light colors, but it's beautiful and it's creamy and it's pretty. You can see it's not patchy, it's not dry looking. So if you wanted to love those, but you didn't because of the consistency, try this. Because as soon as I saw that name, Pure Hollywood, it brought back good feelings. And I knew that I loved this. So that is worth it. And then when I was at Ulta, they had a few of these in. I think I just placed an order with Ulta. I always go on the websites and try what's new. And these are new, but in the store, they didn't have the pink, but I did get the rose. Okay, if you're ordering online, there's a color called Sunflower, and it is straight up yellow, but it doesn't look that way on the website. Don't be fooled because that was yellow. I don't know who is going to want that on their lips. I don't know, but this is really pretty. I just wore this when I was out of town, and one of the ladies at Chanel was asking me it was one of the girls at Sephora asked me what it was. So pretty. It's the same Maracuja lip butters, but these are in the shimmer. So pretty. I mean, it feels good. It looks good. It is good. It's worth getting. Even if you like more mauve tones or darker tones, go look at these because the consistency is beautiful. They do last. They're very, very balmy, but they give you that hydrated look. I don't like when lips look too glossy and there's not any texture in the lips and they just look too goopy. That's why I like stuff like this. And that's why even when I do use glosses, I don't put a lot on because I just don't think we're supposed to have a few lines in our lips. You know what I mean? These are hose. The printed and fancy hose are so in right now. And when I showed you that dress from Zara that I liked so much, and I had on those opaque hue tights, it wasn't giving, as they say. And one of you told me about these from Amazon, and I ordered them, and they are so nice, especially this set. I took these with me just in case I ended up wanting to wear them to that event, but all of them are so nice. They were not expensive, and there's lots of different designs and colors. So I will wear these soon. Today, you want to go ahead and do an outfit of the day? Let's do an outfit of the day. Let's get crazy. I have on that Walmart suit just because I feel strongly about it. I am going to show you a very expensive suit and some very expensive blazers in my next video, but I know that not everyone wants to spend that kind of money. But I think the advantage is knowing how those look, how those feel, how I'm going to wear them, and finding something that is very, very similar at a much lower price. I love that. It makes me feel fulfilled, like I'm doing something really good. So this is that free assembly Walmart suit, and I have on one of my favorite tank tops, which is the A Gold E, and this is one of those thick tank tops that you can wear whatever bra underneath. Like even the white one, I could wear a black bra and it's not going to show through. So if that's what you like, is more substantial, then this is your tank top. And then the shoes that I have on, I hope that you can see them, are my Golden Goose. Now I know this is not going to be, for everyone. My plant's getting in the way. I just wanted to show you the versatility in these pants. If you don't have these, but you want a similar look, the Nike Blazer high tops would give a really, really cool look, like even the black and white ones. But I love it. And I'm always looking for something. I mean, of course we know we can put this on with a pair of pumps, a pair of heels, a pair of ankle boots. That's going to look good. But it's finding something that it looks good with sneakers. That's so valuable. Going through the airport, you're going to look chic. You're going to look on trend. And I love it. I love it. And you can wear these two pieces separately. Of course, if you have the white Adidas Nizza, beautiful. I mean, that's going to look so chic. If you have the Adidas Gazette, perfect. If you have the New Balance in black and white, perfect. If you have the Rag & Bone black and white suede ones, perfect. But I wanted to show you these kind of crazy ones just to give you another option, and love it. And like I said, I've got medium and 6, but if you want just a more fitted, maybe a less cool girl, a little bit more preppy, chic look, then get your normal size. Okay, let's do some Sheila Fajl. She sent me a surprise package, and it is her Valentine's Day collection. And I have absolutely no idea what is in this because I opened the box when I got back from out of town. So I did not put any earrings on because I felt pretty positive there's going to be some earrings in here. So this is how you'll get her packages, in a little pretty little box like this. And looks like this is a necklace. And then you also get the little velvet pouch to be able to keep it in. Okay, yes. Wow, that's pretty. It's a little like almost choker style necklace. And at first I thought it was crosses. It's hearts. It is hearts. I just saw that. It's little teeny hearts connected. Do you see that? Oh, that is precious. Little teeny baby hearts. Okay, and she does always send an extra pair of backs. They just fell out, extra backs here. And then these are, oh, these are pretty. Let's put these in. And you know, Sheila's jewelry, made in Brazil, and it's always really light. You can notice that my ear hole isn't pulling down. I've been very good in my life about not wearing heavy earrings, so I really don't have any issues with that, thank goodness. So let's put these both in. Here we go. Wow, that is so pretty. I love how they're kind of like folded looking. Okay, yay. Next, it looks like we have a matching bracelet for the necklace with the little hearts. And this would look really pretty with a watch though. And it's very sleek and streamlined. So far, these earrings are definitely my favorite. Okay, this is another, oh, I like this. I think I might like this better. Look at these hearts. So this is another little fine necklace. Oh, I love that. Oh gosh, and look how they're kind of, can you see how they're kind of open on the side? They're kind of like 3D. That is super cool. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can put this on with my nails, but I think I can. Yeah, I like that one. Woo, so pretty. Okay, some hoops. What would a Sheila Fajl haul be without some hoops? And wow, these are pretty. Okay, these are for those of you that like a smaller, simpler hoop. Very dainty, classy. It has like that open weave to it. That is so pretty. Yeah, this is your good everyday earring here. Just so pretty, so easy to get in. All the things I think about. I like light, easy, everyday, all of that good stuff. Okay, so let's see my last package. This is the necklace that goes with the earrings. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's gotten tangled. And you know who was so good at this is my husband. He has a weird kind of patience. Like he will pack stuff up perfectly He will stay on hold until the end of time. He will do all these things, but he's not patient in a lot of other areas. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to untangle this and then put a picture in here because I am bad about, I'm trying not to pull it, but I think you get the point, and I will put a picture in here. Love that. I would say my favorite things are these two. Absolutely. Just because I love Valentine's Day. I was telling my daughter Brooke yesterday, I said, remember when I used to get stuff on Valentine's Day, like at Target and Home Goods and TJ Maxx, and I would use it all year because my kitchen, the breakfast nook was pink. It was like called, I think it was called English Tea Pink, and I loved it. And I loved all that shabby chic and French country look, and I used to love all of the Valentine's Day stuff. So thank you to Sheila and her team for sending me those. Okay, Carli Bybel here on YouTube. I'm sure you have watched her. She is a really sweet, pretty girl. And what I love about her is I feel like she is just like encompasses New Jersey. She's such a little Jersey girl. Well, she has her own makeup line, and I bought the whole kit of lip liners. So let's go over those. And I actually just used this one, which is Ashley, a little bit over what I'm wearing. I just wanted to see how pigmented it was. So Ashley is a good pink, I would say. It looks like the next darkest one is going to be VIVI. It's VIVI. That is right up my alley. So that is VIVI. VIVI. I could be saying that wrong. It could be something like Roman numerals or something. I'm so lame. I know. I'm such a mom. That's what Brooke says. You're such a mom. She doesn't say I'm lame. She just says I'm such a mom. Okay, and then this one is Carli. Carli, I wonder if this is her favorite. Oh, that is a good one. Okay, I've got to try that. Yes, a little bit darker. Beautiful. I just got these right before I left, so I haven't even used them. I've already lost the cap of this one. I'm hoping it shows up somewhere. And this one is a darker one, and it's Emanuella. Emanuella. So let's do Emanuella there. And don't think you can't use, is this the darkest one? These are good to do this, like right behind the lip combo to give it that pillowy look. And then I just happen to have a Q-tip here, and then just pour it out some and see how that makes your lips look like they're so pillowy, they're even folding back. That's how you get the true old school Pammy lip. We won't even go into Pammy, but I told you everything you do for a payoff, which I am happy for her. And a lot of people have asked me to try her skincare, but I am an Abaji girl. I'm not going to veer away from that. And I looked at those products with Sanzi. If you don't know, Pamela Anderson ended up coming out with her own skincare line, or I believe it's a collaboration, and that's good for her. I mean, that's wonderful. She should seize every opportunity, but it's not anything that I would be interested in, like serums and stuff. So that's so far. And then let's do this red one. This is Angie. Wow. Angie is no joke. But that is pretty. It's kind of like a, what is it, like a pinky red? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Good one. All the shades are very, very wearable. Okay, this is Kayla. This is going to be for those of you that like sienna and tawny, all those colors like that. It's reminding me of MAC Chicory, those type colors. I mean, all of these. There's not a dud in the bunch. Now, what is this? This is going to be Francesca, and this is your dark brown, which is so popular. Same concept. Let's do this on the lower. See how it does that? And then take your Q-tip or your lip brush or your finger and blend it in. And it's going to make your lips just look just like they do on all of those ads and everything. And you're wondering, how do they get their lips to look so full? I think that that's where a lot of women our age go wrong, is you're lining. First of all, you're not using lip liner. And I understand if you don't want a lip liner look, but get one. It's worth trying to find one the exact color of your lips and go on the very edge of your lip line. We all know our lips shrink and try to disappear on us when we get to be, gosh, I think it starts in your 30s. And then, you know, by the time you get to be in your 50s, they're, you know, deflating. Use your lip liner the best that you can. So Carli, you did good on those. You did a good job. Look at all those colors are very, very wearable, from the darkest to the red color. She did a great job. Okay, for those of you that are here for a little bit of fashion, I got another pair of these joggers. They are the Spiritual Gangster. They're very, 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 very similar to the Aviator Nation. And it's not that they're that much less expensive. I did get these from Amazon, but they are a little bit more plain, and I just love that. Spiritual Gangster. I think that's cool. So I got those. And then Buxom sent me their new glosses. We know how we feel about Buxom glosses. So Faux Filler Era Buxom Plump Shot Lip Serum, now in new multi-chrome finishes. So let's swatch these. Celestial Nude. And I haven't worn these yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. They are beautiful. They're serums. They're not glosses. So it's very thin. So that was Celestial Nude. And see how it's got like a, almost like a hologram finish. Okay. Multi-chrome tint StarStruck Coral. Okay, this is going to be for those of you that it's actually really good if you have blue eyes. Anytime you're going to use those like burnt coral tones, it's going to make your eyes really pop. Any of those reddy, orange, rusty type colors, if you like something like that, you're going to like this. You're going to like this. My Southern pops out every once in a while. Okay, now let's see. Enchanted Berry. Yeah, these are tints. So that's even better, honestly. Very same concept. This also is going to look good on, I think these are all going to look good on every skin tone. Okay, so this is Dreamy Dolly. Okay, you know, Dolly is their signature color. I think everything they've got a Dolly. Every type of product. Dolly looks good on everyone. So for me right now, it's between the Dolly and the Nude. So let's keep these two out. And then the last one is Spellbound Pink. That is good. Oh, pink makes me happy. Pink and black. And lavender. I do love lavender. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at that pink. Okay, let's do the pink. The thing is, I don't want to mess up my wand. So we're going to, what you do is push hard and then roll it off like that. And then let's take it. And that is so pretty. Wow. That's probably a little bit more than you're going to get if you use the wand. But that is so pretty. And that is how you get full lips, is by layering, overlining a little bit, and any type of that shimmer or holographic, that's a good one too. But you guys know I like, you know, creamy, soft lips too. Okay, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. You know everything that I've got on. My wolf ring there by Aaron Fader. Love him. And I will be back tomorrow, but you will see this on probably Sunday. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.